Hello everyone, I hope you are well. So I'm down the house again. I thought I'd give you a further update because quite a lot has gone on since I put the last video out. We've got the electrics connected and working, it's been tested and everything is looking okay. Although we're only using one socket in the house at the moment, we're going to be using just the cooker socket, which is just to the left of the fridge there, because that's on its own circuit breaker, just in case there's still any moisture kind of in the walls and things like that. But it's been tested, everything's okay. I've also got the dehumidifier in now. It's quite a heavy industrial one. Yeah, it was quite a bit of money. It was like 70,000 rubles, about $700, but it's quite a good one. I had it on yesterday and believe it or not, I got rid of 50 litres of water in here with all the doors shut, all the windows closed, 50 litres of water in about an hour and a half. So it really is working. I've also got the air conditioner switched on as well because it's quite a large air conditioning unit in the hallway. I'll show you around once I flip the camera around, but that's been switched on because it's got a kind of a drying function and a health settings, ultraviolet light in there, so kind of any bacteria it kind of gets rid of at the same time. So I'm just keeping that switched on at the same time as well, albeit my remote control didn't work for that. I've had to order a new one, but somebody had an infrared kind of light on their phone or remote on their phone, one of the Android phones. We just downloaded an app and it switched the air conditioning unit on, so we managed to get it on the drying function on automatic, and it's yeah, that's helping to dry in the hallway as well. The humidity in here when I shut the windows, close all the windows, is about 74. You know, comfortable is usually between 40, 50, so there's a lot of moisture in here. It does drop it down to about 68 once the dehumidifier has been on for a couple of hours, but then yeah, it's still about 70 in here, so it's still very high. There's a lot of water in the floor still, but it's actually a lovely day outside. It's about 35 degrees. So I've had the dehumidifiers on all night, and I've just come down to open the windows and let some air blow through for about an hour, and then I'll close all the windows again, the door, and switch them on so it can get rid of the moisture again. But it's drying the house quite well now. It's very warm. We've also set like a blow heater fan up as well, which helps circulate the air going round. But yeah, it was just again to show you what's been done. Also outside, we've drilled into the bricks at the bottom of the wall. So we drilled into one to remove a brick to check the moisture in what is the insulation in there, and yeah, it was still quite damp. So we've managed to do that. I'll show you around outside in a minute. But yeah, it's really now kind of cleaned everything up, all the appliances, everything, all the dirt. It's really to just let it dry now for a month or two, whilst we've got this warm weather as well, to see if we can just really kind of dry it out. It doesn't smell anymore in here. It just smells damp, obviously, but it doesn't smell of kind of that dirty river water because I've put an awful lot of, you know, cleaned it 3 times with disinfectant, vinegar, bleach, hydrogen peroxide. 30 litres of that went round everywhere, and another 30 litres of kind of anti-mold as well everywhere. So it's really been kind of cleaned as best as I can, and yeah, we're just waiting for it to kind of dry now. But yeah, again, let me know in the comments any suggestions. It is amazing what people are kind of saying, what advice, little tips, and just your general support and kind of admiration of what I've been doing. It's so lovely to read some of the comments again. And again, thank you for some of the donations to that, yeah, just helping with everything, because yeah, all the equipment, things like that, it all costs, even repairs. And it really is helping us, you know, to hopefully get back in here as a family, and hopefully maybe September we're aiming for. We'll just obviously assess where the house is, and get it checked over again professionally before we eventually start any major works or moving back in, things like that. But yeah, again, it's just thank you. Let me know in the comments. Please like, subscribe, and share the content, and hopefully get a few more subscribers. And hopefully, you know, this video, why I'm doing them is kind of helping people if they're ever in a situation. Hopefully people won't be, but if you kind of ever need any tips of what I've been doing, it's kind of showing that as well. So yeah, I'll flip the camera around now and just show you a few things of what we've been doing. Enjoy. So yeah, we're in the kind of living room. So yeah, like I said, all the walls are now clean, all scraped off to the water line up there of the paint. So that's all been sprayed. Pretty much all the mud from what I could see is gone. Cleaned up all the windows best I could until they're kind of replaced some of the broken ones. We've ordered the glass for those, and we're going to see if they need to come out or not, but hopefully they don't. Appliances, so dishwasher, I cleaned up outside with good antibacterial detergent with the pressure washer, and then pressure wash them. So that's the dishwasher. Obviously electric oven, that's been cleaned up, but we're not going to plug in any of these. We've got a repair engineer coming out. He will take these two away and the washing machine and go and get them tested and repaired, and then we kind of have to pay for obviously any parts that are needed. The fridge, it turns on but it doesn't actually get cold, so it must be something wrong with the compressor. So again, the engineer that comes out, he'll actually fix that on site. It's cleaned up okay, it's just a little bit of like scratches, dents where it did actually fall over, but we'll get that one looked at with the engineer as well. Sink actually cleaned up really well, which is great, so that's all disinfected, ready to go in when we get the kitchen. The humidifier, it's just heavy industrial one, so yeah, it does 50 litres, and I've also got it draining down what was the kitchen kind of drain, so the overflow pipe, and I can leave that on overnight, which is great, because yeah, when I come in it was still above 70, the humidity. Fan again to blow around, circulate the air, which is good. That just helps. And then obviously the air conditioning unit, that helps blow around as well. I can't actually turn that off at the moment, so I'm leaving that on because I'm waiting for a new remote to be delivered. So I've managed to switch it on with somebody's mobile phone. It had an infrared kind of remote function on there, one of the Android phones. So I'm leaving that on the drying function. That's helping take some moisture away as well. All the bathrooms have been totally disinfected like 3 times, cleaned up. There's no mold anywhere. And then kind of the main bathroom as well. Cleaned up everything, took all the shower heads off, cleaned them up, soaked them in like a disinfectant, and just cleaned everything. It will need another kind of clean again before we can start using it, but at least we've got like a toilet and stuff to use whilst we're working down here. And then radiators I cleaned up, drained. There was quite a lot of dirt in the ones in the house for some reason, so we blasted those with water and got all the dirt out. Once we get the boiler, which should be coming tomorrow, we'll turn on and test the heating and underfloor heating, and we'll switch that on to hopefully try it and help dry the house. But yeah, again, I've still got to clean up the compartments for the fridge. That's the last thing I've got to do, so I'll do that tomorrow. And then just yeah, again, radiators back on. And then just electrics were all changed, which is great. Actually, one of the neighbours who's an electrician, he came down, so thank you, Damir, for doing that. And then yeah, we've actually took this apart, cleaned it, dried it. That's the pump for the underfloor heating, so we'll check that tomorrow once we get the new boiler, which is going to go there, and then turn on the underfloor heating. All the water pump works, things like that. But I actually had Yuliya's friend Sasha again help me take the boiler off and do some of the work outside, which I'll show you in a minute. So it's a big thank you to Sasha if he's watching. It was I couldn't have done certain things without him. So it's yeah, it was just great to have some help yesterday. Washing machine, it turns on, but it makes a terrible noise. So that is going to be fixed. That's going to be taken away. Same as the microwave with the engineer when he comes. We've then also got to get the garage door fixed. I see it kind of buckled on the kind of, I don't know, bracket that goes down the middle where the chain is. That's the motor. That didn't get water damage, didn't get that high. So got to get somebody out to fix that, and then I should be able to properly use the garage door with the key, things like that. But yeah, it looks like a mess in here. Don't know what we're doing with that sofa yet. We saved it just in case. We might try and clean it and see what happens. If not, we'll end up throwing that away. But yeah, it's just everything what I've managed to salvage is now being cleaned up. And yeah, it's just nice to have electrics going and not have to have the generator going. We have got the circuit on for the Wi-Fi, so we've got security cameras all around the house. So that's actually working now, which is great. Because yeah, whilst you've got quite a lot of things in here, equipment, it's nice to have that kind of security. But I'll just show you outside. It's lovely and warm. But yeah, Sasha yesterday helped us drill. Obviously you can see the holes. Let's the insulation, which we can't actually take out because it's like there's a metal kind of mesh frame holding it all together. It would mean taking every single outside brick off. We're just not doing that at the moment. We're going to see with the airflow going through if it will dry the house. Got quite a lot of weeds growing at the moment, but at least it looks green. But as you can see, it's down every single kind of 2 meters. We yeah, we did a drilled, and it's gonna hopefully make it breathe, especially with this warm weather and the warm air kind of circulating through. Just show you the other side. We're actually getting some topsoil delivered as well, just to kind of level it off, so we can maybe start planning to put a fence around as well. But again, yeah, it goes all the way down, and then we did the front of the house as well, so the wind blows and hopefully circulates some of the air. So yeah, quite a lot has gone on. As you can see, a lovely blue sky, really nice and warm, about 35 today. But yeah, it's I'm gonna close the windows now because it's been about an hour. Put the dehumidifier back on and the blow fan as well, and yeah, let them do their job. And I'll yeah, I'm gonna come down again tomorrow and install the boiler, and yeah, hopefully we can get the underfloor heating going, so it'll try and dry and push some of that moisture out as well. So yeah, lots going on. Well, and look, yeah, it feels as though we're getting somewhere, but I'll update you once I know any more or anything else as interesting has happened. And yeah, just remember to like, share, subscribe, and let me know what you think in the comments, and I'll see you in the next video.